All right. Hello, everybody. It's Alex again. Today, we're going to be going through lesson 3, charge sharing. So, last time, we learned about the shell theories and stuff like that. This time, we're going to figure out this is kind of like conservation of energy a little bit, but we're going to figure out what happens when two different charges touch each other and they interact. What's going to happen? So we're going to have a scenario where we have two charged conducting spheres, and um, one of them is going to be, let's say, negative 4e, and then the other one is going to be positive 6e. All right, so we know immediately that they're going to be attracted to one another. So there's going to be a force um, exerted that will make them want to go towards each other. But what if instead we tried to make them touch? All right. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this. So what would happen if we touch them like this and then we split them apart? What would be the end charge? And yep, it's not going to be these guys. It would be question marks. Okay, so basically, electrons, they want to be in a stable equilibrium, right? The reason why that there is an attraction in the first place is that they want to transfer charges so that they will become equal in magnitude, right? So this negative one wants to lose more electrons, and this positive one wants to gain more electrons. So, and E here in this case is just the constant. It's just the charge magnitude of an electron and a proton. Okay, so E is just 1.6 E negative 19 coulombs. Okay, so this could have just been like X or some arbitrary amount or whatever, or I could have just put, I could have just put 6 and negative 4. But what are we going to do here? So what we're going to do here is we're going to take the charge of the first one and then the charge of the second one and add them up together and divide them by 2. Okay, so this will guarantee that the ending charges between the two of them are going to be the same. Okay, so what do we get? We get 2e over 2 equals e. So the ending charge is just e, or 1e. Let's just say that, plus 1e. Okay, now what are they going to do? They're going to be repelled from each other, right? So, so yeah, that's basically it. There is one more idea that I wanted to introduce, and that's the idea of grounding. So, if you have two charged spheres, identical charged spheres, with this guy being plus 6e charge, this guy being minus 1e charge, we see that there is once again, there is an attraction, right, between them. Now, what if we discharge this guy? Okay, so discharge means hooking it up to ground. So basically, this is a symbol for a ground, So this is where there's 0 volts, which we'll get to what a volt is in a while. But as of right now, this is just where it goes. Think of the ground as like when lightning strikes, all that energy just goes into the ground and it doesn't disappear. But for our intents and purposes, it's gone. Okay. So once this has been grounded, that means this electron, this charge, is going to go down here and it's going to dissipate out here and it's going to be released to wherever the heck it wants to go, right? So what does that mean? That means that this guy is just going to become 0. Okay? So here, let me go ahead and just copy this for reference. So it's just 0. Now, this is 0, and what do we know from Coulomb's law? Well, one of them is 0. So that means there is no more force, there's no more force of attraction between them. So yeah, and that's it for this lesson.